Okay, some things I need to say before I start this. In the description, there's going to be a link to three other YouTube channels. First one is Jude2365. He's the current world record holder in any percent and also all checkpoints. I would go check him out. Go see those speed runs to see like how fast it can get. He's the other one. Blaze plays games. He does a lot of individual level speed runs. He hasn't speedrun in a bit, but he's got some crazy speedruns over there. He likes to go fast compared to me, where I just want a time on the board. And the next one is Puri Puri. I don't know how to say it. That's how I say it. But he was the first one to speedrun the game, so I wanted to, give him a shout out with that. Some other things to say. There'll be a link to the Discord in the description if you need to ask any questions, or you can go ahead and join it if you're even interested in speedrunning this game. Some emulator rules. You can on the 80% speed run, you can speed run up to 1 hour. We do this because all emulators that I know of are faster in load times than the original hardware, and that's unfair to the people who play on original hardware. And I wanted it to make it a little get it accessible to people with emulators, so if they want to continue speedrunning this. Another thing that is allowed with emulators is the individual level speedruns. If you want to stick with emulator and still want to speedrun this, I would highly suggest checking out individual level runs. And apart from that, I think we're ready to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit start right when a new game. Normal controls, adventure. Skip through this. Yeah, the emulator speedruns are okay, start. Go to the Pulse Jet, hit begin mission. First mission. Begin mission.
Your mission.
I will also be having these splits right here in the speedrun.com guide sections or split sections. I don't remember exactly where that goes. I'll have to figure that out. So I'm not going to tell you the basic controls of the game, because if you're wanting to speedrun this, you should know that. The one thing I will tell you is both of the bumpers give you air brakes, and that's really important to know because it's going to slow down fast. You'll need to know the air brakes. I didn't know about that until I had actually speedrun the game. So right now, quite a few of the levels you're just going to be flying over. It's kind of, I would say it's kind of boring, but at the same time, you get to the other levels that are really interesting. For this one, you're just going to boost and fly. Just try to do as straight as line as possible. You're going to see that I'm not going to go if you see up at the mini map, you see I'm not going straight for the landing zone because the wind's going to push me to the right, so you have to take into account the wind as well, because it will push you. And another thing is if you go below the wind, you will go slightly faster. We don't know how fast exactly it is, but we've learned that through the individual level runs. Okay. So this first mission, it's nothing really crazy. You're just flying across. Nothing too hard. And it's hard to explain oh, turn left here, turn right here. The best thing that you're gonna have to do is pause and watch and just learn by watching. I just wanted to do a commentated run, so there's at least reasons why we do things. Going down here will give us a little bit more speed for the landing. One thing about the landing you're gonna want to do, of course, slow down. That'd be good. But air brake, and then when you hit the ground, push up. So you can slow down a lot faster. I'm not going to be splitting this well, but I just wanted to split it to go on. Another thing is you want a B or higher with the parts. so you can actually get parts. You want to be or higher in every level to get a part. So I'm going to go with Wing E first. And you got to customize it. I will say I am I'm going to be slow because I am rusty. So this is not, I haven't speedrun this in a couple of months. This is not going to be a personal best. This is a tutorial, and I just wanted to have my splits along. But B or higher is what you want to get parts. And to be honest, like, we don't have a lot of knowledge on this game, but the parts order that I have on my splits are what I have found to be good. Like, I have looked at my 80% speedrun and also Jude's, and I kind of like mixed them together to make it like somewhat fast. So it's not like the best meta, it's the best thing that I know, because that's what I figured out. But if you remember this level, you know, you have to refuel the train and stuff. Nope, we just fly right over it. So on this mission, each one will be flying upwards. It's hard to see when you don't like have anything, but if you look at the top right of the screen, you'll see my altitude rising. So you're going to be flying up as well as flying west. And along with that, you will be running out of gas on this mission, but you should be able to make it there. And glide to the you want to angle yourself a little bit down here so you're not losing speed like as quick as you would if you're just level. And when you get to here, you just want to go down to game speed. And finding the landing strip, I would look at that water and just kind of observe what it looks like and where the landing strip meets up with it, or it is relative to it. You can also press X on this thing to go faster. Okay, I'm looking. No, do not save replay. Next, we're going to go for Engine B. Engine's really good in this game because it just makes you just more acceleration. Because it's kind of like a stat you do not see in the game is acceleration. So next is... I believe it's Stormy Seas. Yeah. Next is Stormy Seas. So it's kind of funny about this one.
There is an
Is what was I gonna say? This is the mission I die the most on. It's the shortest, but also if you don't do it correctly, you will die. And I haven't practiced this, so I might die. So unlike the other missions where we would like fly straight to the landing pad, this mission we have to collect the checkpoints to actually get a score high enough to get a part. So, you know, turn left immediately when you start flying, or moving, not necessarily flying. And then get the checkpoints. I'm gonna go this a little slower because I don't want to die if I can avoid it. So make sure you get on this little string here. Yeah, you won't be able to finish if you don't do it. You'll just hit and miss. Whatever. So go for engine C. Yeah, you get the floats. You have to have the floats. That's why we do that mission. The lower road. No, 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 no. That's the wrong one. Don't do that one. I am really rusty. I've forgotten the mission order. That's okay though.
Your mission is to land at the ruins.
So this one, we have to. This is one of the first missions where we collect a map piece. We need all the map pieces to get to the end. So this is when you're starting out. This mission is going to be one of the roughest missions you'll have to do. But don't give up on this mission. Keep trying. Basically, you don't have to get that checkpoint. My brain needs to think. It's hard to explain and also fly at the same time, so pardon that. You're just gonna have to, like, you'll fly it enough, and eventually you'll memorize this cave. This cave is really difficult when you're starting out, but as you go, which I'm gonna slow down a bit so like you can see the path I take. Just take your time through it, and then once you memorize the path you take, then you can start speeding up. But this is going to be a lot of pausing and just looking at what I do here, because there's not much else I can do. You can go to the right of this pillar if you want, starting out, but I'm going to go underneath so you can. Now we have to land. We have to land at the ruins. We need the map pieces to finish. You can make the text go faster by pressing X on them whenever they pop up, or the bottom text. Is that? Try we don't have boost here. You know what? I know why. Because I'm thinking of... You know, I don't normally go this path, but we're going to do it. You can go left there if you want. Should slow down for the tutorial. Should not be going fast. Whenever you can collect the checkpoint, I would just do it to make sure you get a good score to get your plane parts. I am going pretty slow compared to what I'm normally do. That's okay though. Because it's really hard to take in all this information when when you're just learning, so I like to go a little slower. There's the first boost. Oh yeah, and boost, you go hit left. It'd be faster. I'm guessing blown away. Oh, the labyrinth next. Okay, that makes sense. Now we do the labyrinth. And I would suggest you to do your splits however you want to do it. Because I don't think I have the best splits. But yeah. Labyrinth is another mission where you have to collect a piece of the map. This is a pretty good map. Please excuse that. I hope it doesn't continue to do that. That is a issue on my end, not your end. And I'm really upset if it continues to happen. So on this mission, what we used to do is just fly over everything, but you go slower when you do that because you're getting pushed by the wind. So staying underneath, except for here. Here it's faster to go over. So you boost. Oh. Please stop. Okay, I had to fix this. Give me a second. I apologize for the crappy freaking video quality, but I've been dealing with this for so long now that it's really starting to bother me, and this is the last thing I'm doing on this PS2. And I know what it is, it's this piece of crap thing. I apologize. Sorry about that. Oh, you're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about it as far as I know. This is the last thing I'm doing, so I can't. What was that? Go up, make sure you boost. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm trying to juggle a few things here. So it's definitely not going to be the best tutorial, but I think it's better than just a tutorial to look at. There will be a few things that are important that I say. And sorry if the sound quality, you can hear that, because I can hear it. It makes me upset. Okay, we fly this way so we can intercept the landing strip faster. I am speeding. Oh gosh, yeah, be careful to not die at your landing, because your hit points also count to your final score. I got a B, so I'm good. Boost 3. No, back. Oh my gosh, the sound quality's not making me happy, but thing is, it's not gonna get any better, and I hate to break it to you. Blown away. Alright, so how this works, make sure you hit A on the blown away part. I split on the begin mission for the parts. I know I haven't been doing that because I'm trying to juggle a lot of things and my brain is not used to it. Yeah, Blown Away. I don't know. Blown Away is like not my favorite mission, but any percent it's fine. On all checkpoint, it's rough. So best thing I can tell you about this is fly the intended way through the air boosts, I guess, the wind, and try to stay in it as much as possible. This wind's like an enigma to me. And if you're boosting in it, you go really fast. I'm sorry if it's hard to see. I can't see much either. My least favorite mission here. Now, I normally don't hit this wind here. Make sure you start slowing down like immediately because you can come out of there really fast. Oh man, that really upsets me. That sound. What's next? Engine B. Wait, what? Engine D. Ugh. I apologize again for the sound. There's really not much I can do about it. It really bothers me whenever that happens.
Your mission.
Okay, this is about what I'm about to do here. You're gonna have to stick with me. You won't miss much though, trust me. This is another one where I fly over, so I'm gonna try to fix the this crap again, because it's what it is. I've got a really crappy AV to HDMI converter. Like I got the cheapest thing possible, and it's just dying. That's the problem. Do another boost. I'm gonna come down here. Just keep watching. You don't need to see my face to get a tutorial. So what we're doing here is we're going over the rocks, or I guess this is the cliffs. And we kind of stay up here. I'm gonna do the boost. Now it's working fine. I swear, it's whenever I'm on the ground, I'm gonna look at it, is when it fixes. It's like whenever I come back and sit in the chair is whenever it screws up again. Make sure you don't go too high like I did there. Try to stay low to the ground for now. So sometimes if there's spots where you think it's going to get laggy, go to your cockpit view. Because we think that it stops most of the lag. Now up here, your plane's gonna start losing speed, but just keep going as fast as possible. Because once you get so high, you just start losing speed. The sound quality is worse than I like. I'm very particular with my sound quality. You gotta be really careful with this landing because I have died here quite a few times. Now just a reminder, push down, or push up I guess, whenever you land. Push the stick up. Put your nose down. And now we're just going engine, engine, engine. Because the engine is really good. Make sure you go to Ancient Forest there, because it'll start you with the other one, and you don't want to do that. Okay, this is a cool one.
Your mission is to land at the ruins.
Sure, y'all can still hear me. You can. Okay, I feel like the sound's actually fixed now. Okay, for this mission, we're not doing it normally. We are going to go, we're going to turn right immediately when you're starting off. And we're going to go to the north side of the map. This is the first mission that is like significantly different than what you're supposed to do. And it's not just flying over everything. This time we're flying around everything. And the big reason for that is there are things that are pushing you down. There's like wind barriers. But yeah. Alrighty. And you just keep flying west here. Okay, watch carefully on my mini-map and also where I'm flying. So there's this bump here. I'm gonna go over it. And it's just, you'll just have to see what the mini-map looks like and where to do this. So right here, where it's like, it starts going down here, we're gonna turn left. Slow down a bit, because we're going into the temple to get the map. So, look at that small tree there. That's where we're going in from. I messed up. And like that. I'm concerned about other things when I should be concerned about stopping. And you land, and you'll see a little cutscene, and it'll stick you somewhere else. Oh my gosh, that audio is really upsetting me, but whatever. We're over halfway done now. Boost off from here, and instead of going through the forest, we're just gonna do this. Like crazy, I know, going over the trees instead of through them. But this is a really great game, and I would like to see more people speedrun it, because I think it deserves to be remembered, and also like have a community around it, because there's nothing else much out there like it, you know. Now we're going to go to Mid-Air Rendezvous.
Your mission.
Okay, so this one, you would normally refuel with the airplane. We're not. We're just going to fly straight to the end. So for this, I would just fly south for now, and just use all your boosts as you can as soon as possible. Use your boost. Because you do not have a lot of fuel here. And I would just keep an eye on where these rocks are coming out of the ground, or these cliffs, or whatever you want to call them, these mountains. Because they're important. Like, so you know like where you are in relation to everything else. So you just have to watch. Going in between these two peaks will set you up to be pretty much where you want to be in relation to where the landing pad is. And as soon as you run out of fuel, you should see the island pop into view where you're landing. Where is it? It's see, I went way too far left here this time, but you still should be fine if you overdo it like I did there. But yeah. Like I said, I'm just rusty. And you can die here. This is an area that me and Jude have died quite a bit at, surprisingly. And not necessarily just like running out of fuel, but like with the landing. I don't understand what's going on. Or whatever. Prop C. Now the propellers are really good. That gives you stability. Propeller C. Towers of Terror. This is a really difficult one, like casually and also with all checkpoint speedrun.
Your mission: fly through a valley filled
But
with stone towers.
this is a lot easier when you just fly over everything. If I just like line yourself up with like this, where there's that river, we're just going up. I'm really thankful we can just fly over this mission, because it would suck doing it normally. This is a hard mission. I mean, not the most difficult, but it would be a reset mission, like where we'd reset on it. And just to let y'all know, like what line I'm going off of, if you see that mini map, you'll see that little orange arrow to the top. That's what I'm flying towards. That's the landing strip. And every time you leave here, it'll be really slightly different, but that's okay. we're getting to the end of the game. There's like
Your mission
3 missions left.
land at
Actually, 3. This mission's getting the last thing. Piece from out. That's what it is. So this is the one that uses the pontoons, by the way, that you got hanging on the aircraft carrier. This is another one we fly over for the most part. This beginning can be kind of tough because like you're immediately trying to go up. Okay, save 2 boosts here because you're going to need the 2 boosts for the end of the mission. Or am I? Okay. So there's one here pushing you right. Actually, hold up. No, okay. Alright, so here. Get ready to fly down and into a cave behind a waterfall. So we have to land. And as fast as possible. And then there's a thing here, if you can get your engine to start whenever, like, you can press square, and if your speed hits 0, it'll stop you, but it'll keep your engine speed wherever it is. Okay, so up here, this is where we use our 2 boosts on. It's hard to explain, so just watch. So first, we're going to turn left immediately, line ourselves up to the exit. Then we're going to wait till we get to about 60 knots per hour over there, or 60 to 70. We're going to go up. We're just going to fly for a bit here. So, because we're about to lose our engine. And then as soon as you can, boost again, get the speed, and go up. Engine's blown now. So you're going to try to keep, angle yourself down so you keep momentum, because we're going to skip all of this. And if you do it correctly, it'll be like this. So you can skip all that very difficult stuff down there on the exit. And it'll just take over. Now I'm trying to move and I can't. Tail B till D. It's hard to see. Storm for the calm.
Your mission. Fly through.
This is flight control. There are many thunderclouds in this area. Low altitude flight is dangerous. Maintain the high altitude, but don't enter thunderclouds.
Alrighty. So this mission can be pretty difficult with the tightenings and also the yen, or the tunnels that get small in the yen. So just take your time, and as you do it more and more, it'll get easier. And that's kind of the theme of the entire game. But yeah. And at this point, you should have every plane part. I don't think that we changed any plane parts at the end. I could be wrong. So this one can be pretty tricky here. But just go slow. But not too slow, because then you'll stall. And I would suggest just going to the left of this big open area. You can go through thunderclouds, but they will electrocute you and do damage to you. So just go to the left if you don't want that. Okay, up here, it's gonna be really quick, so just watch carefully. We're gonna go to the right entrance here. Oh, make sure I do not hit the wall. Slow down a bit. And as soon as I see that hole in the wall, I'm gonna turn right. And then you're gonna go down. And also, open up your landing gear whenever you're in the loading screen. Whatever position you are, you exit, the most likely is you're gonna enter the next area like that. Alright. So nothing, just don't worry about what you get. What's funny is actually the best thing to do is take damage, so going through the lightning could do that. And not getting any checkpoints. But just get the first thing you can get, so wing A, and hit begin mission, and now we're doing the Valley of Fire, which to people who know this game, this is the volcano level, but we're not going to do that. We've had a better idea. So on this level, this is like one thing that I found that is like I think is really cool, and just makes me enjoy the game even more. So instead of doing the level normally, and you know, dying a lot and being sad, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go up to the right side of the map here, and we're just gonna follow it up to the end. And we're just gonna boost as much as possible because you're gonna die and then spawn right by Maximus. This took like doing a tight squeeze, like flying over it, that was really difficult and you could die, to something that's just trivial. And I'll personally save the last one to whenever you're starting to go up the mountain. Because as soon as you hit the area that says out of bounds, is it out of bounds or something like that? I don't remember exactly what it was. It's trying to turn you around. You're gonna be like loading into the new area. You'll just have to see. I guess I'll use this ball. So you're basically gonna cross an orange line and then you're gonna be into the next one. Autopilot. All right, now you hit retry, or you could just die. That too, but just hit retry, and it's gonna bring you right in front of Maximus. That's something that Maximus Warp is something I've found, which I think is really cool. So the plan here is not to die and land at the end, and you have beat the game, and you speedrun it. On these falling rocks, there's some of them that don't have any collision, but I would just go slow. Okay. For going starting out. And then speed up at your leisure on all these missions, you know? If you feel like you can go faster, do it. Because I know this looks difficult, but I guarantee you, once you know the movement in the game, it's not that difficult. I wouldn't say it's a walk in the park or a cakewalk, but it's significantly easier than it looks. If you think this is level, the Maximus is hard on any percent, you should try doing it in all checkpoints. It's not easy. And if you want to boost through Maximus, go right on ahead, but I will not. And I'd be careful landing here, because from what Jude said, it can get kind of glitchy, but I've never seen it personally, so. But yeah, you would you would stop the time when the HUD goes away at the end. But yeah, there's a 53:30 time. Probably a little less than that, but that's okay. Yeah. So final statements. I'm again sorry for the video, how the video quality was. I can't really control that piece of crap thing. And if you have any questions, be sure to go down to the description and find the Discord link. Go there and ask any questions you want. Either me or Jude will reply to them whenever we can. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have fun speedrunning this game.